like skipping stones at the seaside. Bombs continue to drop indiscriminately. Fired from the shoulder, the standard issue bazooka. Better luck next time, boys and girls. Revealed here at ground level, utter destruction. Take that, you menace. A fantastic amount of damage is dealt to the enemy. Such offenses will cripple the enemy war machine. A splendid piece of work, dealing the enemy a heavy blow. Materials are dropped into the front line. The prospect of what's inside makes for conversation. Great credit is due for this wonderfully crafted achievement. Yet another war achievement with a peacetime future. The satisfaction of firing a freshly made weapon. The resourceful prosper in the modern battlefield. An opportunistic inventor can never resist a chance to create. Watch this. Here's one to talk about in the Gazette. Ever resourceful, our troops fashion weapons on the front line. War's hungry appetite for new weapons is almost insatiable. Wartime effects and supplies are collected where they can. How would you like the job of tallying this lot? I hope there's a spot of tea in there for you. This brave soldier takes it on the chin. Another action of our despicable enemy. In this hopeless moment, nothing was spared. A reminder of the terror faced by our troops. We can only hope that lessons will be learned from this attack. A magnificent display as the troops take control. We can thank these boys and girls for such a jolly good show. You there, just do the honourable thing and surrender. Our boys and girls scour the earth for the enemy. That will make the enemy think twice. Time to mount up and give the enemy what for. A new vehicle receives its baptism of fire in the theatre of war. Because of its lightness, it's a real go-get-'em vehicle. Ow! Ooh! Eee! By Jove! That's revenge for your military campaign thus far. Take that! That's the spirit. It's in the gun sights now, and there she goes. Guns open up as the enemy refuses to negotiate. Troops open fire on enemy targets. And fire! Another volley seeks its target. And the first enemy casualties are reported. Every man dashes to his appointed post. Even Mother's letter must wait. Plenty of friendly folk make the experience a pleasant one. Hey, watch where you're pointing that thing. Not so fast there. Who's that in your sights? Hello there, sir. Hope the weather is treating you well. Here's where they jump into action with a capital A. The coward always attacks the weak. Rushing like horrors, enemy grenades land nearby. These pictures show the smoke from the explosion. Our troops stand brave in the face of adversity. A good throw is sufficient. Some well-earned sustenance for this soldier on the front line. Precautions against the spreading of infections are thorough. Small arms are no match for this high ordnance weaponry. And now for a big one. Watch. Ah! The following pictures show the sheer ferocity of the enemy. The enemy continues to fight for their leader. That fellow must be popular. A cowardly attempt of assassination. Hup! Hup! Hut! Hi! Our troops know exactly how to win a war. Those weak by the prolonged campaign respond bravely. This troop spirit remains chipper and optimistic. We can see you hiding there, you rotter. We can but hope for a moment of compassion. Our troops need to avoid making mistakes. Take it easy now. Go carefully. The urge to avoid further disasters by withdrawal is strong. This weak soldier surely longs for a warm beverage. A moment is taken for a spot of tea on the battlefield. Our troops look on with concentrated determination. These troops should have spent longer in the firing range. Seems you need more practice, boys and girls. A defensive position was lost under prolonged enemy fire. A metal combatant is lost, another to be added to a pile of scrap. Our troops rid the world of yet another armoured menace. That's for our boys and girls back home. The boot's on the other foot now. 15 seconds to go. Slowly the seconds tick by. Working to schedule, these troops must act quickly. The white flag acts as a final statement of cowardice. This study shows a weakened army of dejection. Yee! Tossed aside like a child's toy. This weapon waits patiently for its fuse to deplete. It's only a matter of time for these unlucky souls. Be careful with your aim there. We're all in this fight together. A traitor in the midst brings this campaign to a premature end. What a waste. Something not ideal at a time of war. The worms adjust themselves to the frontline peril and carry on. Doggedly, irresistibly, the troops push on. Families listen to the wireless for news from the front line. With their infectious courage, our troops ready for battle. Brave soldiers swing like trapeze artists over the battlefield. These are the real high flyers in this theatre. This technological marvel is a sight to behold. Presenting the latest in the military arsenal. A nation exploded with spontaneous rejoicing. We are proud to present such pictures of courage. Another foe has gone to join the others in Davy Jones' locker. This enemy troops' military campaign dwindles into nothingness. New weaponry is fresh in the hands of our troops. Supplies dropped by our brave pilots over the battlefield. More supplies find their way down to the front line. A poor throw means a lucky escape for this individual. A gallery of images that needs no further comment. This is no place for the indecisive. A plethora of hardware is available. Oof! Ooh! A brave, courageous soldier is lost in battle. We take a moment to honor the heart of another fallen soldier. This command center is home to an infinite sense of spirit. Small buildings conceal the extent of the enemy foothold in the region. An enemy stronghold is discovered within this building. Our troops come under heavy fire from enemy installations. Targets of military importance, my foot. The target for this vicious weapon has been vaporized. A soldier gets in a successful burst. By Jove, that's a display to strike fear into the enemy. Study the devastating effect of these mechanical killers. For the first time, we present a film record of this joint operation. If any hostile shows its nose, it's in for a hot time. There's a hush and the air of suspense in the streets. Another battle for the region is in the making. Time to deliver a smashing blow to the enemy army.